Hello, so here today I've got two of the most popular classical saxophone mouthpieces on the market at the moment. I've got the Selmer Concept and the Selmer Claude Delangle, which is their newest offering. I'm just going to play you a little bit on each of them and then I'll tell you what I think of them and a bit of the differences between the two. So first up I've got the Selmer Concept mouthpiece. So there you've heard a little bit first on the Concept mouthpiece and then on the Claude Delangle mouthpiece. So obviously the first difference you'll notice is the Claude Delangle has this kind of metal rim around the bottom, and the metal does actually go up inside the mouthpiece as well. And what I find is it adds a kind of an extra projection to the sound, so you get a really rich big sound as you're playing, and it's incredibly satisfying to play on this. And really, to me, that's the difference between the Concept and the Claude Delangle, is whilst the Concept is kind of an absolutely brilliant mouthpiece. The Concept, I must say, is the mouthpiece I play on sort of day in, day out. And both these mouthpieces I'm playing today are my own ones, so I have both the Concept and the Claude Delangle with me in my case always. But the Concept has this kind of brilliant, really refined sound, speaks really cleanly across the range, really easy to play right from the bottom all the way up into the altissimo. And the Claude Delangle kind of maintains those features, but with a bit of added projection, a bit of added depth to it. Which one is better for you really depends on kind of what kind of playing you're doing. So if you are a soloist, kind of standing up in front of orchestras or bands and things, this Claude Delangle is great. Having that extra projection, you're going to have absolutely no problem being heard across the orchestra. Whereas perhaps if you're playing more kind of chamber music, saxophone quartets and things like that, you might find that the Concept allows you to blend a little bit better, and it's kind of not too overpowering. So really they're both fantastic mouthpieces. I've been playing on a Concept pretty much since they came out, and I kind of sometimes play the Claude Delangle now as well. I really love having both of them there as options. But the best thing to do is kind of try them out for yourself, see which one you like. You can get these on approval from Dorks as well, so you can try them out at home. It's always well worth, with mouthpieces and instruments, trying them out in lots of different rooms. If you try them at home, kind of where you're used to hearing them, that's really helpful. One final thing I should just mention, because some people might notice, but in this video I'm not actually playing on my usual sax, which is a Series 2, because the good folks at Dorks here are currently overhauling it for me, and they lent me for this video a Selmer Axos, which is, I have to say, one of my favourite new additions from the Selmer family. But this is a kind of brilliant intermediate to professional level sax, and it's the sort of sax people thinking about upgrading to a Concept or a Claude Delangle might be playing on. We have done a video on this as well, so again, if you're interested in checking out the Selmer Axos, do look that up. But anyway, I hope that's given you a bit of an insight into the differences between the Selmer Concept and the Selmer Claude Delangle mouthpiece. Both absolutely brilliant mouthpieces, so give them a try and see what you think.